Dear children, in our previous session, have explained about two types of combination of resistors, series and parallel. Today, we will know more about this combination and also will learn what is the use of combining the resistors in series as well as in parallel. So, listen carefully. For that, here I am taking three resistors, 3 ohm, 3 resistors, 3 ohm, 10 ohm and 15 ohm resistors I am taking. And here, these three resistors I am supposed to connect in series as well as all the three connect in parallel and find out the effective resistance in both the cases, and let us compare the effective resistance in both the cases. So let us see what can we observe. Okay. So let us draw the circuit diagram for these combinations. So here I have drawn the circuit diagram here. 3 ohm, 10 ohm, 15 ohm, all the three resistors are connected in series, and for that circuit diagram. Now, by using this circuit diagram, let us find the effective resistance of these resistances when they are in series combination. So let us find it out. Let me write RS for the series combination, effective resistance of series combination, that is RS is equal to R1. We learned that the effective resistance of series combination is sum of all the individual resistances. So RS is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So here R1 is 3 ohm, then 10 ohm, then 15 ohm. Now let us calculate it. 28 ohm I got. So when these resistors are connected in series, I got 28 ohm here. Now again let us combine all these resistors in parallel now. Yes children, you can see the circuit diagram for parallel combination of all these three resistors, 3 ohm, 10 ohm and 15 ohm. So to find out the effective resistance of this combination, let us use the formula which we learned the previous class. So here the reciprocal in the parallel combination, the reciprocal of effective resistances is equal to the sum of reciprocals of individual resistances. So, the reciprocal of effective resistance in parallel, I wrote it as effective resistance in parallel, I written is RP. Okay. So, the reciprocal of effective resistance in parallel combination is 1 by RP is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Okay. And now let us substitute the value of R1, R2, R3 here. 1 by 3. R1 is 3 and R2 1 by 10 plus R3 1 by 15. So here we got the LCM 30. LCM of 3, 10 and 15 is 30, and here we will get 10 plus 3 plus 2, right? So here I got it as 15 by 30. Now this is the reciprocal of effective resistance. Now effective resistance RP can be written as 30 by 15. That's equal to 2 ohm. So children, here listen here one important fact while combining the resistors in both this combination. So look at the, look here, 28 ohm we got in when the resistors are connected in parallel. 28 ohm, that is the resistance greater than, which is greater than all these three individual resistors. Okay, so when the resistors are connected in series, the effective resistance increases, and that increased resistance also will be greater than the largest resistance in the circuit. So here 3, 10, 15. So the effective resistance is greater than the largest resistance 15 ohm. So here one point you noted down. Then in this parallel combination you can notice that here the effective resistance in parallel combination we got 2 ohm, which is less than all the individual resistances in the circuit. So 3, 10, 15. This 2 is less than all these individual resistances. And here effective, so we can say the effective resistance of the circuit decreases when when they are connected parallel. And one more thing you have to observe here is this decreased resistance, effective resistance will be less than the least resistance of the circuit. In the circuit here 3 ohm is the least one. 3, 10, 15, 3 are there. Least one is 3 ohm. So the effective resistance which we got here is less than the least resistance in the circuit. So this is the points. These are the two main points which you have to observe here. And also you have to know, you should notice that to the resistances, to get the highest value for the resistances connected from the given resistances, we have to connect them in series. To get the least value of effective resistance by using the given resistors, we have to connect them we have to combine them in parallel. Once again, children, to get the maximum value of effective resistance, you have to combine the resistances in series. And to get the least value of effective resistance, you have to combine all the resistances in parallel. So the points you have to, these all points you have to note down. And then next session I will be continuing with how can we use both the combination, series and parallel combination, in a single circuit, and what is the use of combining these resistors, that also we have to discuss later. So till then, bye.